Hello, and welcome to my channel, Just a Chick and Her Budget. Welcome back. My name is Bobby. I just want to introduce myself a little bit. I have been budgeting since March. I use the Dave Ramsey method and the budget by mom method. I do a zero-based budget. I have 5 children. They're all girls. Ooh, some of them are grown, some of them are still home. And I have a granddaughter and a grandson on the way. Not going to keep saying I made that commitment last video. Not going to keep doing the or the so. Today we're going to do a budget. I had to go ahead and record this again because my phone did some weird stuff and I don't know where the video went. So I did it. We were doing my budget together. I was writing it down and everything. Now it's all the way wrote down. So we'll just go over it. It's not a problem. I did want to talk about a few things today. One of them being finding your why. Whenever you're going to do something, you need to find out why. You know, why are you doing it? You know, you have a job to work. Why? Because you need to earn money. Why? To pay your bills. So there's the same thing with budgeting. With budgeting, you need to find your why. You need to have a purpose for budgeting. Otherwise, you're not going to stick with it. My why is my children. I budget for them because I want them to have a better life. You know, we want to, me and the girls, Mickey and Tori, they're the only two still home. We want to buy a house. We want to do that by the end of 2023. So this is kind of the reason why I started this channel, to show our journey and our accountability. Right now, though, we are saving for a vacation. We've never been on vacation before. We want to go to New York. Michaela doesn't want to go. Mickey, sorry. Her name is Michaela. She likes to be called Mickey. I'm trying to do that. It's just hard because I named her Michaela. And her nickname is KK. Not Mickey, but it's okay. We gotta love her. She's 17, so it's her name. She wants to change it around. I'm cool. I just gotta get it in my head that that's who she is. See, the ums. I'm trying not to do the ums and the so's. But you need to find your why. We want to own a home. And so that we can paint walls. You know, just have some place that's ours. Not having to worry about, is this house going to be sold out from under us? You know, did we do something wrong? We can't have people over for longer than a couple of days. You know, what if one of my kids become homeless? My older girls, they're coming home. They can come live back at home. That's fine. Mommy still loves them. They're still my children. And living in rental places, you can't do that. You know, they'll be like, oh, more people on the lease, let me charge them more rent. Or you're evicted because you broke the lease because you let somebody stay 3 days and not 2 or something, you know. So we just want a place to call our own with a nice backyard so we can have a dog. They want a dog. I'm allergic to animals, but we've got a big fat cat, so whatever they want, usually they get within reason. Anyway, so let's get into my budget. And we'll talk more about whys. So, first thing I do is I go to my calendar. The 14th, I get paid weekly, so the 14th through the 20th. I paid my cable last week because it said it was due, so I paid it. I'm like that. I'm 2 months ahead. So if it shows like a payment came out and it'll show it's due, it'll show like, I've got a credit of like $120, I think, on there, 80, something like that. So I paid that already. So the only thing due is my cell phone before the 21st. That automatically comes out of my account on the 20th. So I don't even have to worry about paying it. Just got to make sure the money's in there. And then I might go ahead and pay my storage just because my electric is such a high bill? Why is that so high? Like, I don't even get it. Like, I'm thinking, okay, so we're not using the air conditioners anymore. That's another thing we want when we move to a house. Central air. Oh, yeah. But the electric is so high, we thought, oh, we're not using the air conditioners anymore. No, it's still the same. I feel like I'm paying electric for everybody on the block. But enough about that. So we're going to budget for the cell phones. The storage is $90. I have a buffer, a $250 buffer in my account, usually at all times. So that will cover the storage if I choose to pay it. So I'm probably not, I did not budget for the storage. So we're going to go to my budget. This is it for the 14th. So let me go ahead and see if I can bring this. My pay is $630. What stays in the bank is the $150 for the cell phones and the $30 for my gas for my car. Because remember, this is what I pay my credit card with. Because I usually only put gas on there. Every once in a while, like I'll charge, like if I'm in the gas station, and I'll charge like a fountain drink or something on it too. That's why sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less. So the total of those bills is $180. Leftover is $450. So we come down here, the leftover is $450. So I have groceries, spending, and eating out. I'm not putting anything in the household or kids this week. Because it's still there. And the kids don't need anything. By the way, they're on virtual learning now. They're home. Yay. I love it when my kids are home. So the total for that is $200, which leaves $250. So we're going to go over here. One day I'll figure out these camera angles. And we'll be cool. So leftover is $250. Mickey and Tori always get $25. Christmas always gets $28. This week, car maintenance is getting $15 and car insurance is getting $15. That leaves a sinking funds total of $108, which leaves us with $142. So then we come to my savings challenges. So I already rolled for Savopoly, and that was $17. I landed on $17. Scratch off, we scratched that off earlier too. That was $30. Vacations getting $15. Emergency funds getting $20. Monthly challenge is getting $10. And the 50 envelope, I'm doing 7 envelopes. Well, maybe 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, I'm doing 8 envelopes with a total of $50. So we're going to stuff the 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 13, and 14. Which that totals from here to here $142, which gives us a zero-based budget. I also want to talk about the emergency fund. If you're not going to save for anything else, save for the emergency fund. Dave Ramsey suggests $1,000. I suggest make your own goal and go as you can to get to that $1,000. So if it seems too scary to do 1,000, then start with 100. Make your first goal to be 100. Just to get, $5 or $10 a week. Heck, if you can only put in 3, that's what you can put in. This is you make your own budget. I can just give you an example of mine. You make your own. But the most important thing is that emergency fund. That emergency fund will save you in the long run. Something goes wrong, like I said last time, in 1 week. No, actually, it was within 2 days of each other. My bed broke, my stove broke, and my dryer broke. I had my emergency fund built up, and I was able to replace those things within a day. Well, I think the dryer took a little longer to get here, but, it was something I didn't have to worry about. It will help you not have to worry so much if something happens, say, this week I got sick, and I haven't worked since last Monday. Well, today was the first day I did go back to work. Yes, you could use your vacation time, but if you have that, who's to say you do, But if you don't have PTO time or vacation time, you know, you have your emergency fund to back you up. And then what you do is you just start adding to it again. You know, I want my emergency fund to be at least $6,000. I'm trying to get 3 to 6 months of expenses, which I'm ahead in my bills by 2 months, and I'm trying to get them further ahead. And to do that, I'm just going to keep them 2 months ahead right now at this time, because the company, the bill peoples, they don't like it when you're ahead. Like my gas bill, like they won't even let me pay it till I get down to where I have a balance now. So I have that set aside. So yeah, just make your own goals on this. You know, the bigger picture is $1,000. The smaller picture might be 100 at a time. You know, maybe it's going to take you 2 months to get that 100, and then 2 months to get 200, and then 2 more months to get 300. That's fine. At least you're putting something away towards it to help you in case there is an emergency, because that's what it's for. It's for an emergency. I have a car maintenance fund, so that car maintenance fund is for oil changes or if something goes wrong with my car. But what if something goes wrong with my car and I don't have enough in my car maintenance fund? That's when I hit that emergency fund, you know. And you don't use it for just, oh, it's emergency, I need to go buy something from Hobby Lobby. No, that's not what that's for. That's what you would make a Hobby Lobby sinking fund for. I've tried to justify that to myself before. That's the only reason I bring up that example. It's hilarious. After I do my budget, I do my my cash breakdown, and I'm gonna show you what that looks like, because I didn't show you that last week. If I can turn this big book around. So here we go with this. This is the 14th of 2022. So what I do is I write down all of my sinking fund envelopes and the amounts. And then I break them down by what denominations I want. So there was no hundreds and no 50s, because I don't be balling over here. Feel like I am sometimes, but it's just a dream. Like my groceries, I always get 20s for those, so that's 5 20s. Spending is 80, so that's 4 20s. Eating out is 20, so that's 120. A lot of 20s. Mickey is 25, so that'll be a 20. Oh, a 20 and a 5. Same with Tori, a 20 and a 5. Christmas is 28, so that's a 20, a 5, and 3 ones. So when I go through and I add up every column, which as you can see, you know, it's a good thing that I lost that video, because I made so many mistakes, it was ridiculous. So we add them all up. So there's 14, so 14 20s is 280. 8, this is actually supposed to be 8. 8 10s is 80. 9 5s is 45, and 28 ones is 28. And they both total 433. So that's how I know I'm right. And I was so wrong. So then I take this paper and I transfer this to here. And then this is the, so the quantity of 20s is 14, 10s is 8, 5s is 9, 1s is 28, and then the total value. And then how much I need to take out of my account. And this is what I hand the tellers when I go get my money out for my cash stuffing. And mind you, they love me to death. It cracks me up every time, because they're always like, the one lady says, "We appreciate you so much here. You have no idea, and you have the greatest day ever." And the other lady goes, "Thank you so much. You're a godsend and a breath of fresh air." Yeah. But they make me smile and make me feel good. You know, they brighten your day. And I think, you know, it makes it easier on them, too, when you just, because I just send it in and be like, this is what I need. You know, I write in here, you know, what account it's from and everything. So they know exactly what account to take it from. And we don't even need to talk, really. But we do, because, you know, we're good like that. So this was my budgeting. Oops, my video, I couldn't find it. I had to redo it over again. Video for this week. tell me what in the comments. Tell me what you want me to talk about next week that has to do with budgeting. Ask me, ask me questions. Tell me a topic you want to hear about that you think I can expand on. And thank you to all my new subscribers. Like, you guys are awesome. And I love all your videos too. Just wanted to say it. There's so many of you, and I didn't write down any names, and I so apologize. Next week I'm gonna write down names, and I'm gonna shout y'all out, because that's the fun thing to do, shout outs. So yeah. So until next time, cash stuffing in a few days. Hopefully Saturday. Hopefully it's out by Saturday. If not, it'll be Sunday morning. But I'm gonna try to do Thursdays and Saturdays and Sundays for savings challenges, because I want to break it up into 3 different videos, because the cash stuffing and the savings challenges got a little gunked up last week because it's all congested. So I kind of want to break it up, have it be a little bit more mellow, instead of trying to rush and it's like a 30-minute video. Because I know some people, sometimes you ain't got time for that. Please comment, like, subscribe, and share. It's free to do any of that, which is great, because when you're budgeting, free is always good. So, everybody have a great day, and thanks for watching. Bye.